Well, y'all know. Y'all know I had to go live on this one, okay? Y'all know. Y'all know I had to go live on this one, man. Hot diggity dog, boy. Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier. Wow. Wow. I mean, good grief. Woo! Daniel Cormier. God, dog. Whew. Ooh, dang. Daniel Cormier. God, dog. Daniel Cormier did the deal, dog. I'm telling y'all. Daniel Cormier. Hot diggity dog. Yo, man. Guys, and I'm gonna start it off, guys. I'm gonna start it off. Daniel Cormier. Oh, wait a minute. Am I online? Is it online yet? Come on now. What's going on, YouTube? Put me online. Reload the page. I got to see. I got to see. I got it. Up. I think I'm online. Yes. Two watching. Okay, good. Yeah. Let's hit the beat. Let's hit the beat, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Man. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Yeah, but DC Cormier. DC Cormier, guys. Y'all know we're going to get it in. Yes. 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 Hey, folks. This fight was good, man. This fight was good. Yes. 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 Guys, Daniel Cormier did it, y'all. I'm going to multitask. Daniel Cormier did it, okay? I know we got some angry people. We got some angry, angry people. We got some very angry people. But you know what? They can be angry all they want to, okay? I tried to tell y'all. I tried to explain to people that Daniel Cormier was going to win this fight. I told y'all, okay? Yeah. Cormier told Lesnar, push me now or go to sleep later. God, dog. Wow. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Daniel Cormier is the man, okay? Whoa. Daniel Cormier is the man, okay? He is the man. He is the man. He is. Brock Lesnar can be heated all he want. Yeah. Yep. I'm telling y'all. Miyoki, man. Miyoki got hit. He got clipped. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for joining me, guys. Whew, man, DC did it, y'all. DC came in and he beat the crap. Well, he beat the crap. You know what? It was the fight was close. It was real close, guys. It was close. It was real close, man. And then DC caught him, man. You know, yeah. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, guys. Oh, man. Ali Balash. Good grief. He done called Lesnar a P. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. DC got it. Look, man, these guys are mad, boy. They done already flocked to my video, boy. It's like they came by the drones. Why you didn't show the full fight? And it's like I keep saying, it say post-fight analysis. You know, I be wanting to say, y'all some dumbasses, okay? If it says post-fight analysis, that means that it's a post-fight analysis. Wow. Wow. Man, I don't know what to say. Let me see who here. Tay Tay Brown. Tay Tay Brown. Oh yeah, people don't like me a lot. I'm telling Balash, a lot of people don't like me, man. They really get at me. Let me see who in the building, man. Let me see who I got in the building. Tay Tay. Oh, Mary Thomas roll up in the building. I need somebody to hold it down for a little bit. Yes, yes, but yeah, it was it. But see, Alash, it was in the video. It was in the video. It said post fight analysis, no footage. Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to tell people. I mean, ain't no footage in it, but I guess people get upset, man. They can't understand it. They don't see it. And everybody trying to see the fight for free. Well, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. But Daniel Cormier, man, he's a two-division champion. I know John Jones at home right now. John Jones might be at home snorting him a line of cocaine and probably watching and saying, I can't stand DC. I hate DC. I know that's what he doing, okay? I know that's what he doing, man. Oh, man. I mean, hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I'm back. Okay. XA Gucci 23. Yeah, Leon. I thought Stipe was landing some really good shots, okay? I thought he was. I thought he was doing a great job. And then Daniel just, Daniel just, Daniel, you know what, man? He was fighting his fat man style, okay? Daniel was fighting this little fat man. And I'm sitting here thinking, DC finna get slept, okay? DC finna get slept, okay? He's finna get slept. He is finna get slept, and I'm telling you, you know, I thought so, but then DC, he was catching Stipe on the inside with them little short uppercuts. Y'all remember that? He was catching him with them damn short uppercuts, and that was stunning Stipe. And I was like, dang, man. Okay, well, I guess this is game plan. But Stipe was strong. I think if they fought again, I think the fight would be a lot closer, man. As a matter of fact, I think if they fought again, I think Stipe could beat him, man. I just think Stipe got caught, man. And it happens, man. This is mixed martial arts, man. You know, you get caught, okay? You get caught. Stipe just got caught. Folks, that's just the way that is, okay? That's just the way that is. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, I'm with y'all. Yeah, it was. You know, the eye poke, man, that referee told DC a million times, man. Oh, man. Trap. Hey, JB Trap House in the building, y'all. Hold on, hold on. JB Trap House. Man, just the person I want to talk to. Hey, JB. Man, you got to come on here and give your thoughts, man. If you, I mean, man, come on. If you don't mind, Trap House. If you don't mind, I know you're a busy man, Trap House. But do it for the coach, okay? Do it for the coach. I mean, come on live, man, and you know, let's really, really get at this, man. Dang, man, I'm just at a loss for words, man. I picked DC to win. DC done won me $150, okay? Daniel Cormier done won me $150, okay? All right, JB Trap House is coming in, guys. JB Trap House is coming in, okay? He is. JB Trap House, I sent him the link. He's coming in, okay? Daniel Cormier deserved to get recognized for this, though.
What's good, coach?
JB Trap House in the building, y'all. Subscribe to the channel now, Trap House Boxing. What's up, man?
Chilling, man. I had to catch that Cormier fight, man. I ain't know about it. Mike James told me about it because I was doing a live stream on the boxing. You know what I mean? And Mike
Yeah.
James told me DC was fighting. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and catch this live stream on the Fire Stick." So I streamed it. Man, yeah, I ain't had so many thumb down videos in my life, coach, because they want to see the fight. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, man, DC. Man, let's get to it. DC, man. DC was looking pretty horrible at first, man. I thought he was in trouble. He was getting bullied, pushed around the ring. And like you said, DC, I mean, yeah, Milik was bullying him around, but at DC, when he started getting in the inside, and he was working them short little uppercuts, and he caught him with like a little right hook and sat him down. At first, though, man, I thought the fight was a little premature, but then when I seen Miles, whatever his name is, he hit the canvas. He couldn't defend himself, man. He ain't have his guard up or anything, so the ref just went ahead and did that there. But I kind of wanted to see that first round play out, man, because I was kind of shocked, man. I was like, what? I seen Miller hit the canvas because he was just having his way with DC, and all of a sudden I said, oh man, don't tell me this shit, man. Don't tell me this shit.
DC later,
Don't tell
hey,
me Michelin, man.
damn
Uh,
Michelin Man stretched him out, man. I was like, God, dog. How the hell, how the hell a Michelin Man? Okay, he's running around there, man. I said, man, this little fat bastard, he finna get his ass knocked out, man. But man,
but
I,
he was catching them legs though. He was. I think either he was gonna gas out or he was gonna break my man Stipe down because Cormier was catching with them leg kicks. You know what I mean? He was catching him, trying to work his way in. So eventually he was gonna get in there or he was gonna gas out. It was gonna be one. It was gonna be killed to be killed. And goddamn it, he got it.
he sure did, man. He sure did, man. Next time I look up, man. I look at Steve Page stretched out on the. He was complaining. I said, nah, dude, nah, he stretched your ass out. You ain't getting back up, okay? Just stay down there, cause once he got you to the ground, he started beating on you, and you didn't do nothing after that. So it was a good stoppage, man. I didn't. I thought the referee did good, man, cause I think Dane was gonna hurt that boy for real, man. Cause DC
Yeah,
kept saying, I'm gonna hurt him, man. I'm gonna put him down. I'm gonna show him what's up, you know. But man,
yeah.
man,
DC caught him with that right hook, man, and he hurt it bad. I'm talking about he dropped him like a motherfucker was going doing hitting drills in football or something, put him dead on his ass. You know what I'm saying? But do you think that Stipe can do something with John Jones?
nah, hell no.
Hell, exactly. No, I don't think so either, man. I don't think so either. I ain't really been watching UFC like that. You know what I mean? I ain't even know Gustafson wasn't even really active like that. I heard anybody heard nothing about him in a minute. He been active?
Who Gustafson? I think Gustafson. I think, man, last time he got beat up, man. Cormier beat Gustafson, man. He beat him, and then John Jones beat him. And then I'm trying to think,
Uh,
man. I ain't seen him. It's been a long time, man. I ain't seen this guy in a hot minute, man. For real, I ain't seen him. Um, damn. Where is Gustafson? I bet somebody in the comment section. Oh hell, all y'all dudes in the comment section know everything. So hell, you find an answer to life, man. You can find an answer to life.
So what's next for John? Not John Jones. I keep talking about this clown, and that's my boy. That's the only reason why I stopped watching UFC because of him. I
Mm.
only liked him. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple of other guys I liked. And I can't think of that one dude. I think his name was Rocky Field or something. He was a little red Irish kid. He
Yeah,
was a good. What happened to him?
I think he fought tonight against that racist dude, Platinum Mike Perry. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Hey, one of you dudes in the comment section, man. Who won the fight between the little Irish guy and Platinum Mike Racist Perry? I'm hoping Mike Perry got his ass knocked out
Racist.
too.
Yeah, that's his real name.
Nah, that's what I call him because he a white dude to be talking about he be using the N word, talking about he 2% black and he can use the N word. Okay,
Oh man.
guys, the toll-free number is not on right now. Y'all dudes be
So what's next for DC, man?
you know what's next for him? DC
What's
need
that?
to
We need to retire, huh?
yeah, DC need to get out the game, man. Dude 39, he finna be 40. Okay?
Yeah.
He finna be 39. And you know what? He finna be 40 and somebody gonna lay him. Somebody gonna stretch him out.
You want me to tell you something, Coach? The more I
Yeah.
see DC fight, the more because at first he didn't used to get bullied around like that. The more every fight I see him, he get pushed around a little bit more. He get bullied a little bit more. It seems like his wrestling tactics ain't working as much. You know, it seemed like he's starting to be in bad shape, man. His physique is really really showing that he's an older guy too, man. Like you said, he coming there looking straight like the Michelin Man.
Yeah, man. I thought he was gonna get laid out, man. That's what I thought.
Me
But you
too.
know,
Me too. I was
but
surprised.
I was shocked that he survived, man. I was real shocked. I'm like, man, the Michelin man made it out of there. God dog. You know? The Michelin man made it out. I said, man, now it's time for him to throw down. You know. And he ain't even worried about John Jones, man. He ain't worried about John Jones. I wouldn't worry
Why
about
you say
John
that?
Jones either. Huh?
Why you say that? John Jones ain't been in the gym or none of that?
Well, you know, John Jones got in all that trouble, man. You know, John, got popped again for steroids. John was in a damn hit and run. I mean, you know, John is he's the MMA version of Adrian Broner. That's John Jones. Only difference is John Jones be winning, okay? Adrian Broner don't be winning. This is the John Jones equivalent.
Yeah. I'm up to speed with all the hit and run and all that old crap. Because
Yeah,
I know he beat DC just the last time, but
yeah.
he ain't been doing nothing after that.
Nah, John Jones is a resident. He's a resident f up, man. That's what the dude been doing. He ain't fought in almost what since he last fought DC. That's the last
Yeah,
time he
that's
done
the
been in
last
there.
time he saw it.
Yeah, man, that brother ain't doing much, man. He ain't been doing nothing, man. But you know he been hating on DC, man, cause DC said if he beats Stipe, he gonna be the goat. And John was like, nah, man, nah. He said he ain't the goat, man. I'm the goat. So I'm
So
like,
Stipe was the guy.
who that?
Stipe was the guy.
Yeah, Stipe. Yeah. Stipe Miocic, man. That's what we knocked out. But you know, Stipe was. I mean, a good fighter, man. Oh snap! Keith Brown, MMA and boxing in the super chat. Super chat. Okay. I also see another little young channel, man. What's her name? Channel MMA with Jay. She pretty good channel, man. I like that channel, man. She good, man. See, man, I'm gonna tell you, man. When I was breaking the fight, though, when I was looking at the fight, man, I said, yo, man, DC gonna have to leg kick this dude because he's too short, man. And but then when I saw him moving around, I said, God, man, DC looked like. Okay, I'm gonna say it. DC looked like shit. I said, what is he gonna do, man? Like, how's DC gonna get this thing done, man? Then I saw him, with the eye poke. Then Trap House, I saw him throwing a little short uppercuts. Then he started throwing these little inside pot shot jabs. I said, God, dog, I be dang. Daniel Cormier
Yeah,
went in there and got it done.
yeah. DC is a good fighter, man, because he can do a little bit of everything, man. And one thing about it, man, he dangerous with anybody. If he get in the inside, boy, it's a good 80% chance that he can win that fight. You know what I mean? But I think that John Jones is just always all bad for this dude, man. I just think no matter what, John Jones got his number. John Jones got DC Cormier number, and I think DC know that, and I think that's gonna always play a psychological edge on him throughout his whole career. That he didn't never beat John Jones, no matter what they say about him doping or whatever. He still beat DC Cormier, and I still think off of dope or whatever, he still would have beat him anyway. That's just my opinion. But but go back to the fight though, man. DC did kibble, he did nibble on him, man. He nibbled on him and he broke Mayork, however you say his name, down. Cause that dude strong, man. That dude Mayork was strong. I was seeing him, I was like, damn, this dude is just towering over fucking DC, man. Just towering him. He was pushing him. DC backpedaling, looking like he was ready to crawl out the octagon at points in the fight. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, he just stuck with the game plan, man. He used the octagon, chipped him down, got him there, and got him out of there.
Yeah, I was real impressed, man. You know how DC did it, man. I was real impressed. And he really came in at a fight, man. He wasn't because at first it was looking pretty bad, man. I'm like, dang, I don't know if DC gonna be able to pull this off, but man, he broke him down, man. He broke him down. And Channel J MMA, yeah, it was a good night of fights, girl. It was a good night of fights. Shoot, Channel. I mean, you throw your shoot, got your email, Channel J. Let you come on up in the stream. Very new channel, man. She make these MMA videos, man. She go in pretty hard. But yeah, man, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I see MMA got some crucial fans, boy.
Yeah,
They crucial, man. If they don't see no footage, they gonna hit you with the thumbs down button quick. They ain't trying to hit none of that other stuff.
yeah, man. They trying to see the fight, man. They ain't trying to hit. But man, this whole thing, man. Just you know what? I ain't even talking about the other fights, man. Did you see? Did you see? God, did you see Francis Ngannou man versus Derek? God, dog, I keep forgetting Derek last name versus Derek.
Lewis or something like
Yeah,
that.
Derek Lewis. Did you see that
Man,
fight?
that shit was like a snooze fest, wasn't it?
Man, I fell asleep watching that, man. I
The,
fell
what they
asleep.
had, they wasn't even active in that fight, really.
Nah, Herb Dean told him, man, he was gonna start subtracting points if they didn't engage, man. He said, look, y'all need to engage, okay? Engage. And I was
Yeah, I
like,
seen that part, man. I seen that part. I was cause I watched like the last two rounds, and I was like, man, these cats they ain't doing a motherfucking thing. I was
nah,
walking around the house and came back. They were still doing the same thing.
nah, yeah, man. They were just sitting there. I mean, I'm sitting there thinking, how many times you gonna faint, man? How many times are you gonna faint this man to death, man? I fainted watching the damn thing. I'm talking about fainted, like I fell asleep fainted. I said, I said, huh. Oh, wait a minute, man. Hold on. Beverly Rose in the super chat. Hold on. Let me see. Somebody else gave some super chat. Oh,
Oh man, well, coach, you wild, man.
yeah.
Coach, you wild.
Man, ain't wild as y'all
They said
boys,
they
man. Y'all,
fainted you to sleep, ain't
yeah.
it?
True to God TV and Beverly Rose in the super chat. All right, guys. Y'all know that's going to the fighters. And Brittany, I still got to. I got to make sure that I give you also the $50 that TJ gave to you for your tournament. So I will not. Okay, I will not. Um, you got two vids to put up. Okay, well, Channel J, you just send Gmail. You can go on and get in here and give your quick thoughts now. See, on this channel, people come into the live stream. People who sub, they come on the live stream. Okay, it's that's how it is. That's how I do it. Okay, to my people who don't even make videos, they be in the live stream talking. That's how we got it set up. Okay, I see my man G Page in the house. Man, we got a tight little crew today. Guys, don't tomorrow now. Y'all know the Venezuelan Vixen gonna be up in the stream.
Uh-oh.
Venezuelan Vixen, Juliana Pena, boy, it's gonna be explosive, man. She probably got a couple of words for me, but hey, I'm a soldier. I can take it, but I ain't gonna be taking too much though. Nah, it's gonna be a good interview, man. Juliana, she set it up. She was trying to get me in there today, but I was out of town, and I was hanging out with me and Guitar Babe was watching some rugby matches, man. And we were doing some videos on location because we had already planned to do that. So I was like, yeah. But the Venezuelan Vixen coming on, boy, she gonna keep it real. She tried to tell me, hey, we only got 30 minutes. I'm like, 30 minutes, girl. Look, this interview, it's gonna take longer than 30 minutes. Okay, it's gonna take longer than 30 minutes. Okay, you ain't gonna be doing no interview. Then she was like, really, coach? I only got 30 minutes. I'm like, you got no 30 minutes? You gonna give me longer than 30 minutes? That's how it is. I said you can and you will. That was the end of that conversation. Man, Trap House, man. Wait a minute, Trap House
Yeah,
don't live. Oh
no,
man.
I'm listening, coach.
Hey man. So, do you think John Jones gonna get back in the picture somehow?
Oh man, I hope he do, but at the same time, coach, it's like, man, I can't take John Jones serious no more. Much as I like the dude, man. I mean, he the one that him and Silver attracted me to UFC, man. And I can't take him serious no more, man. He don't even take himself serious, and he just a big old slap in the face. He like he said, Adrian Broner, but he winning. You can go on his side no matter what, but I guarantee you, at the end of the day, and I hate to say this, man, from being a black man to black man, John Jones gonna make a fool out of you every time.
sure is.
Yeah,
He sure is, man. I don't know, man. He tripping. And we was supporting him hard, man. I know I was supporting him, backing him, man. But I can't back
bro.
him for this, man.
John Jones had motherfuckers who wasn't even, didn't even care about UFC coming to watch him fight. That's how bad that dude was. I swear, wasn't nobody gonna beat John Jones. Wasn't nobody gonna beat him. That was I had to see that.
Nah,
I had to see that.
nah, man. There ain't no, yeah. And didn't nobody really beat him, Didn't nobody really beat him. It's it's it was that one guy that he lost to, but that guy never beat him, man. They had to take that win from John Jones. They had to, because he was getting too much momentum. He was getting too popular. Hell, John Jones need the money now, man. I can tell you that now,
Yeah.
man. You got a cocaine habit, you got you a coke habit, that depletes your money quick, man. And
Yes, sir.
it's only so much stuff you can do with them little. He do them grapple tournaments and all that stuff. That stuff ain't gonna really pay the bills like that, man. John Jones needs some money, okay? So DC is the
Yeah.
cash cow now. DC got two belts. Yay. Everybody coming out to DC now. And
Is DC interested in fighting him again?
yeah, DC had already said, man, he wanted to fight the dude again. Cause that's the only doo-doo stain on DC resume is John Jones.
Told you. I just told you.
That's
That's that dude Kryptonite, man. He cannot beat John Jones.
yeah,
I'm
man.
telling you.
And he
John
don't
Jones one of those dudes, he can be snorting all his life, but it's something about him that he know he got the mental edge and he can do just enough just to beat DC every time. He
man,
know how to get him, man. I'm telling you.
yeah, he do, man. He do. And he set DC up with that head kick, man. I don't think nobody can mess with John Jones. If John Jones on his best, and if John Jones ain't out here messing up, see, John Jones don't get beat inside the octagon. He get beat outside the octagon. That's what.
Hmm.
That can't nobody mess with him in the octagon. Just can't
Nope.
nobody do it. Nobody. From heavyweight, any weight class, John Jones could go up to heavyweight right now, and he can dominate heavyweight. That's how good he is. That's the only person out of the Winkle John gym that's done made the Winkle John gym look good. The rest of them people in that gym, man, a lot of man, they losing, man. They
Who
losing.
you know? Who you know? Toe come off and still win in the damn octagon.
Man, yeah. Yeah, John broke his toe, man.
That motherfucker damn near came off. I was like, God damn.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
he came. He still won that fucking fight, man. And that's crazy because the thing about John Jones is to me, and he had a lot of close fights to where I know the guys see this is the type of mental edge he got over these guys, the mental fortitude he got over these guys. That's the reason why he on the level he is. Because these guys know damn well they'll have him hurt, but in their mind they don't know how much they got him hurt. John Jones might be on his way out of there, but they don't know that. And somehow, some way, he just turned it up just another level, and he ended up getting ass up out of there. And it works every time. He knows that he got just enough mental fortitude over that next guy just to go up that extra level that they know they're not willing to go to, and they gonna break them every time.
Yeah, he do, man. He do. He break him, man, and he be in there talking junk to him, man. When he
Yep,
was whooping DC ass, he was talking junk to him, man. Like,
yep.
talking about, man, you ain't got nothing for me. Nah, man,
See
you
those
can't deal with me. Can't deal with me.
those type of competitors and athletes, they don't come all the time. You understand what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
don't come all the time. They is that mental edge carry them all the way to that elite status.
yeah, on the real, man. I believe it. I believe it, man. You know what? And John Jones, people gonna already they gonna always know him, man. He's gonna be the guy. He's gonna be the guy that never did.
Yep, yep.
He's gonna be the guy that never did. And everybody gonna be like, yeah, John could have did this, man. John could have did this. He could have did this. He could have did that.
You
And it's
got
Live and
Jimmy
direct,
J
everybody.
Smooth Network in the building.
What's
yeah,
popping and what's dropping, y'all?
live
We
and
talking.
direct and full effect. You already know how Jimmy J Smooth do.
Look at Jimmy ready, man. He ready. Go ahead, take off, man. Look at it. He ready.
Man, I'm loving every minute of DC beating that boy's tail because guess what, man? I told Beverly Rose I told you so, Beverly. I told people DC is stronger at heavyweight than he is at light heavyweight. The dude was basically killing himself, and whoever told DC to go down to 205 and kill himself with that bucket head of his, he need to headbutt whoever told him to go down to 205 because that didn't make any sense for this dude to kill himself.
Man, Jimmy is wild.
Man, I don't know, man. Jimmy, I don't know, man. I don't think he looked too good at heavyweight, man. He it
He look
seemed like,
sloppy
man.
jalopy, man. Sloppy jalopy at heavyweight.
Yeah,
He look
man.
But
like he gassy.
but the problem is he doesn't have a kickboxing game. If he had a kickboxing game, he would be very effective. Even though he's a short guy, I tell people all the time, if you don't have no kickboxing game, his wrestling and ground attack is good. But if you don't have no kickboxing game, man, you're eventually gonna get slept, like you've always said, Coach.
Yeah. Well, he ain't get slapped this time. He lucky. I
Yeah,
think I think he lucked out, man, because I think he caught Stipe and he just caught him, man. He kept keeping him inside, man, and then he caught him with that little overhand right slash hook, and yeah. But I honestly think, man, if I think if they fought again, man, I think the fight would turn out a little differently.
oh man, I don't know, but he looks stronger to me over there at that weight because I think his striking is a lot better at that particular weight. But I would rather him stay at heavyweight because I think he's really killing himself to make 205, man. Because I think he probably comes in at 230 to 225 at 205. So I think he's a lot comfortable. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. You may see something I don't see, Coach.
He killed
Hey,
his
hey, hey,
nerve.
coach.
He killed his nerves. Yeah, he killed himself. All right. Yeah, he killed himself. He killed himself in the
Uh,
refrigerator. He killed himself, eating that last turkey leg. He killed himself not going to the track. He killed himself not, getting into a sauna. Yeah, he killed himself. Yeah, he did everything he wanted to do. This dude ate like a king, man. Come on, man. Look, man. This version of DC was not going 5 rounds with anybody, man. Come on.
Yeah,
By the fifth
no,
round,
he wasn't
man,
going.
he'd have been
He
rolling
wasn't
around
going.
on the damn mat, man, like he was a donut roll. Like, oh, DC roll. Hey, hey, this new channel MMA with Jay. Jay, how you doing, young lady?
I'm doing very well. How are you, Coach?
Yeah, I'm doing good. And guys, wait a minute. Y'all tell everybody how to subscribe to y'all. Jay, tell everybody where to find you at.
Oh, I got a new channel called Channel MMA with Jay. I just put up quick little blurbs about MMA, just mainly talking crap or talking about the fights or analyzing the fights. So just having fun with it. It's a brand new channel, so it's right on YouTube. Just Channel MMA with Jay. Talking crap
Okay.
or talking about the fights or analyzing the fights. So just having fun with it. It's a
Okay,
brand new
somebody got
channel.
them an echo on now. Somebody got that. Hey,
Is it me?
hey,
It might be me. I don't know. It's my first time doing this.
God dog. Now, Jay, hold on. Now, you can't be, you can't have no echo now. I mean,
Let
you
me
got to cut.
back up. Hold on.
Yeah, because because I'm gonna ask you how the hell you gonna explain this. That's what I'm
Hey,
gonna
hey,
ask
hey,
you.
coach.
Hey, JB, and man, as a matter of fact, man, tell everybody where to find you at Trap House.
Oh, YouTube Trap House Boxing. Instagram Trap House Boxing.
Tell everybody where to find you at. Okay. Trap wait a minute,
We got
Bala,
an
it's you,
echo
man.
going on.
Yeah, it's you, man. You got to back up from the computer, man, or because it's creating a feedback, and you pull your microphone back from the speaker. That's what you do.
We got
Bala,
an
it's you,
echo
man.
going on.
Yeah, it's you, man. You got to back
They,
up from.
they, they got to hit mute. They got to get on mute.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to mute yourself, man. That's what you do. Yeah,
Yo, can y'all hear me now?
yeah,
There we
man.
go.
Yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead now.
YouTube Trap House Boxing, Instagram Trap House Boxing, Twitter at Trap House Boxing. Hey, real quick, coach, man, before I pass the mic, man, look, I don't even watch MMA like that, but y'all, please, somebody, send Michelin Man DC Cormier a direct message and tell him to get this damn intro song off Lil Wayne, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I second that.
Dang, man. Yeah, I don't like Lil Wayne either, man. I never did like Lil Wayne. You know.
He's
He
trying
been
to
using
stick
the
to
same one. He been
Yeah,
using the
he's
same
trying to
one
stick to the
forever.
Louisiana thing. It's the whole Louisiana, New Orleans thing. He's trying to stick to his roots, but he needs to get rid of that song. I'm sure there's other Louisiana artists that he can use.
Yeah, it probably is, but everybody want to use Lil Wayne, little syrup, cough syrup, boy. That's what I called him, 'cause he be drinking all that dang on cough syrup and calling that a drink and a cocktail. Man. So okay, hey Jimmy J Smooth, man, tell everybody where to find you at, man, so we can kind of kick in.
Uh, I'm on Jimmy J Smooth Network at YouTube.com, and you can also find me at Jimmy J Smooth MacRight at IG. And y'all want any information about me or want any updates on when I'm gonna stream, y'all can hit me up on Instagram as well.
Okay, and my man Ali Balash, man, tell everybody how to find you, man.
Yep, on Instagram.
You can find me on Ihabalash, IIAHAYBILASH.
Okay, all right, so that's what's up. So y'all, man. So some of the other fights that happened on this card, though, man. I think the most disappointing for me, man. I was real disappointed with Ngannou. I was disappointed with him and Derek Lewis, man. I was disappointed
Yeah.
with them two. And then, okay, now who won the fight between Platinum Perry, man? Platinum Mike Perry. Who won that fight?
Mike Perry.
Mike Perry won it.
Ah,
Yeah, Mike Perry won it.
Damn, I don't know
Felder,
nothing about no
Felder,
damn
I think he
Mike Perry.
broke his. Did he break his hand, his right hand, in the first round?
Yeah.
Mike Perry.
Yeah, no, Felder broke his hand in the first round, so he was just or did something. He injured it, so he didn't look like Paul Felder usually does. So it was a disappointing fight to watch. I'll tell you that.
Oh well, crap. Dang it.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping Mike Perry would have broke his damn hand, but okay. Well, shoot. Well, let's wish Felder, wish him the best. Wish Mike Perry the worst. Well, I'll do that. Y'all do. Y'all ain't gotta do that. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna wish him the worst. Man, it was good. The card was stacked though. It was real stacked. I had to report on it. Normally I report on the women, but I had to report on this, man. It was good. It was real good.
No, the card was stacked. I was about to do a video just about the card in general. I mean, just leading up to it, all of the excitement about it in terms of, like, I did a video about the Gohan Saki and Roundtree fight. Man, there are so many Gohan Saki fans out there because I went for Roundtree. I don't know if you guys watched that fight, but I said, I think Roundtree's going to win it. And I had so many comments like, oh, Gohan Saki's a beast. He's the best. He's this and that. I'm like, he went out there and got laid out in the first round. What did you guys think about that? I mean, first round straight left KO.
He started doing all this little kung fu stuff. I'm like, man,
Exactly.
go up and get his ass knocked out. Roundtree was too calm, man. And man, I got like 50,000 dislikes on that video. I ain't care. I don't even care because I know they were mad, but I don't care about these dudes getting mad, little emotional ass dudes. And I got
it is what it is. They'll you got your favorite fighter. That's why I told people, I said, look, I'm going for DC. I'm going for Derek Lewis. I don't care. I'm biased, period. But, it is what it is. You got your favorite fighter. That's why I told people, I said, look, I'm going for DC. I'm going for Derek Lewis. Hello? Derek Lewis. I don't care. I'm biased, period. But, it is. You got your favorite fighter. That's why I told you, I said, I'm going for DC. I'm going for Derek. Hello? I don't care. I'm biased. Period.
Hey, somebody got an echo, man.
Yeah, serious echo. All I can hear is echo, actually.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's you, my man, Balash. And what you got to do if you want to keep your microphone off, man. You got to back, if you got because you got a microphone and a speaker, man. You got to back up from the speaker. And you got to move back some because it's the feedback, man. Or you got to put yourself on mute because, the echo is something intense, man. And I'm telling you, it's like somebody scratching on an old school chalkboard. Man, I'm telling you. Hello? God, dog, did my internet go off? Hey, we still here? Hello?
Live and direct.
Okay. Man, I must got kicked off. The damn trolls got me. What the hell going on with this damn thing? All right. Yo, you still Jimmy? Y'all here?
Yes, I'm here for
Okay.
sure.
All right. Man, okay. Yeah, I'm here now. Okay. I guess I bleeped out of there for a minute. I don't know. Let's see. Balash, you still there? Trap House? What JB Trap House at, man? That's my guy. Man.
Yo.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here
Okay,
now.
can you guys hear me?
JB Trap House. Oh man, he done got out of there. Okay. So who do you want to see DC fight next, y'all? I just want to know that. I don't cover the men as much. So who do you guys want to see him fight next?
I want to see him beat Brock Lesnar into retirement. Make sure he don't come back to the UFC ever again. I just hope he's able to just go on and knock his lights out.
Yeah, I second that. If they bring back Brock Lesnar, it's definitely going to be for a championship fight. But it's like I'm tired of seeing Brock Lesnar. I'm just tired of seeing him. If he can just knock him out, they can both go into retirement together. They can start having, dinners at 5 p.m. or whatever they want to do. Just get missing. You know what I mean? Brock Lesnar has a whole career in WWE where he makes millions. So just get out of here and leave it to people who really are about MMA. But they turned it up, though. I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to see Brock Lesnar, but when he stepped into that octagon, I was like, oh, shit, oh. I was turned up. So we'll see. They might bring Brock Lesnar back a few times.
Yeah. If they bring back Brock Lesnar, I'm going to be like, boy, he finna come from the steroid graveyard of hell. And I'm man, he going to come back in with that bad haircut and everything, man. And of course.
And DC doesn't do well against steroid junkies,
And they better test him, man. Brock Lesnar probably done injected one in his ass right before he gonna get into the fight. Wow. So, hey, my man, can you tell me how to pronounce your name, man? I keep calling you Balash, man, and I got a really pet peeve of saying people's name wrong, man, because it's disrespectful.
No, man, you said it right, man. It's Balash.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's my pet peeve. I like saying people's name correct, man. If it's
I
wrong.
got you.
Hey, man, so now what kind of thoughts you got? Who you think DC need to get at next, man?
Shit, man. First thought would be Brock Lesnar. He came in there like he was the shit, which he not. That's that WWE stuff. I lost interest in that a long time ago because I knew when I was like 8 years old that shit was bullshit. So he need to quit playing and get his ass beat by either DC or John Jones. Simple as that. Trying to be a tough guy because you 6'5" and shit. That don't mean nothing. It's all about skills, man. Simple.
It's all about skills, y'all. That's what's up. All about skills. Yeah, and he probably get in there and get his, probably get slept or something, man. He come in there playing around.
Yeah, didn't he lose against Ward Nelson, if I'm not mistaken? Or somebody, his first loss was in the UFC, I forgot.
Yeah, he lost to he beat Mark Hunt. And Mark Hunt still he's still complaining about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Mark Hunt has a legit complaint there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, gotta tell Mark Hunt, man, to stop complaining and just get in there. Hey, he got paid $700,000 though to get his ass whooped. I mean,
Yeah.
God, dog.
Man, that Francis fight though, oh my God. I felt stupid when I chose Francis low key. I mean, I'm thinking he gonna come back, at least throw a couple more punches than, only 2 around. But yeah, that was ridiculous right there. I don't know. That was a waste. They should have put that shit on the early prelims or something.
I agree.
Yeah, you weren't wrong for that. I mean, Ngannou used to be, I'm surprised that he came out like that. He really used to be a beast, first round knockout type of guy. And he did. He looked like the fight on the early prelims was better than the fight that he came out there with.
Yes, man, for real.
He looked like scared. He looked like TJ Dillashaw minus the actual striking, just the foot movement. He had the foot movement down, but he forgot to strike.
Yeah.
I think he needs, to be honest, like, I really do think that he needs somebody in his corner who speaks French. I really do. He just seemed like he never connected. Even when you saw him on the stool, he never connected to anything. He just seemed like out of touch. He's still trying to figure out his way. I hope to see him get his way. I wanted to see Derek Lewis win, but not like this. This was just embarrassing.
Yeah, for real.
But
the easiest fight of his life.
Yeah, like, Derek Lewis didn't even have to KO anybody. He just had to weather the cardio.
Exactly.
And there wasn't even no cardio. It was like they were sipping tea.
Oh,
well, shout out to Houston though. Derek Lewis is from the North Houston.
Okay.
So shout
Oh
out
yeah,
to
shout out to Houston. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a real biased video about Derek Lewis, about how he's a hero, and because to me, Derek Lewis, he really is. He just doesn't have the look of a fighter,
Mm-hmm.
but there's something about him. Like he's just such an individual. Like he went out and saved those, like rescued people from their flooding home during the hurricane, and then he'll beat up anybody who has had any sort of domestic violence issues. He just really is his own person. He doesn't care what
Yeah.
anybody thinks about it. So that's the only reason why I really went for him, because Francis Ngannou comes out looking absolutely chiseled to beat you up. Seriously, he does. I'm just like, even when I chose Derek Lewis, I was like, please go out there and just be efficient.
Right.
All of the heavyweights have heavy hands, so it's really any given Sunday, right?
Right on.
Any given
Yeah.
Saturday night, But that was it was not worth definitely not worth a co-main event.
No, I don't think so either. But yeah, man, I'm waiting on John Jones, to be honest, man. See what they gonna let him do if they give him a chance.
You think he's coming back, or
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he got like 5 years left. He even said it.
5 years?
Yeah, he said you
on
want
the
to retire.
contract?
No, he said you want to retire when he's 35. So
In 5 years.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just trying to see if because like when is he coming back though? Like I haven't heard anything about.
Well, it's up to you, Sod. They got to do I guess another little meeting they had because they had one already in California. So he got to get cleared because he lost his license. So now he got to go back. I think with USADA to do a little bit more stuff with them, and it's up to them, to be honest. It's not up to you.
Man,
Really, when they clear him.
man, John Jones finna pay that $205,000. John broke,
He
man.
should. See, I'm trying to see somebody who really can do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Who got that willpower, man.
I don't know. John might be struggling right now. John might need to do some appearances or something, because there's no way that how do you make money if you're not like working?
Yeah,
I just don't.
And them little flow combat tournaments, man, that ain't gonna cut it.
Nah, nah, coach.
Them little grappling tournaments, man, just to show up, they ain't gonna cut it. I'm telling you, man, y'all don't understand the crackhead, man. See, I got a very dark past, man. But I tell you about crackheads, man. Even rich ones, the rich crackheads, they eventually, man, they lose their money, man. They lose their money because that drug habit is serious, man. It's real serious. It take all your money, and then see when you got a lot of money at first, oh man, you living a life, man. You can get high, or see, getting high not even that bad compared to sniffing cocaine, man.
Right.
You start sniffing cocaine, that eats your money. It eats it up, man. And then come like a year or two from now, and you ain't done nothing but just sniff cocaine, man. You on your last dollar.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think that's gonna really happen to him. I think it's just something that he did. He probably tried against the, a bad crowd and shit. Especially, people around his surroundings. They see, oh yeah, he's this big lightweight heavyweight champion, undefeated, unstoppable. He's like, he felt like he couldn't have been touched. And people like that, they're a lot of yes men. Nobody get on his ass. Like his dad or his brothers. I think that's probably why nobody's
I
really
don't think
looking out for him.
it's not really I don't know if it's a yes man thing though with him, because there are stories about him in college doing like heavy drugs, beating up his roommates
You
so
talking
that they
about the
don't
Kobe Covington thing?
not just the Kobe Covington thing.
Hell,
Other
Kobe
people
Covington
came out.
could get his
Yeah.
ass
Oh,
whooped.
right. But other people came out and said that he was, uh, cheating on girlfriends, snorting cocaine, and college is kind of like where the whole drug thing starts.
Right.
I used to see a lot of people doing drugs. When I went to college, I didn't try it because I, didn't really associate with people like that. But there's a lot of drugs that start in college in terms of like athletes and things like that, when they don't have to go to class, they don't really have to work hard. They just get everything. And I think that John Jones just had that type of life. His brother's is his brother's in the NFL still, or
Yes,
was in
in
the
the
NFL?
I
NFL.
think so.
Okay, so his brother has lived that life. I just think John Jones has to really just exercise his damn demons. He really needs to exercise his demons. He just needs to.
I agree. Totally agree
Yeah.
with that.
He can't blame it on anybody else anymore. You know, it's just been too many times.
Yeah, John.
Totally.
Mhm.
John done got good at effing up. I mean, he just. I'm telling you, this the Adrian Broner equivalent in MMA. The only difference is he win, and Adrian Broner not winning, but he still be effing
I
up, man.
think I think it'd be a little more of Floyd because there's too much hate around his name. A lot of people hate him. You know, like they did with Floyd. They think Floyd. They want to see him lose. They want to see him just. You know, they feel like he's just too cocky and shit. That's why I feel like John Jones is to a lot of people, especially when he beat DC twice and made DC look stupid. Because you know, actually, it was DC that was talking most of the shit the first fight, and then it was
Yeah.
John Jones doing most of the action. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, the first fight had me thinking. I was just like, DC, man, he just doesn't have it. He
yeah,
just literally doesn't have it, you know, because John Jones, I cannot believe that he fell from grace like that. John Jones was just an absolute beast, and now he's sitting on the couch.
yeah,
Yeah.
working out in his garage and shit.
Right.
He ain't working in that garage.
Coach, come on,
He
man.
got a laboratory in there. Probably
So, God.
cooking up some coke. That's what he doing. About to give some to Tyson Fury ass, and they finna snort it together, man.
Yeah. You talking about A Juice and J. You need to call him J Juice and J.
Yeah.
Yeah, AJ, man, yeah, A Juicy J. There it is. A Juicy J. He's there. God bless A Juicy J. Maybe he get his juicy ass in the ring with Wilder, but that's the subject for a
I hope so.
whole nother video.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Dang it, man. So shoot, who else was on the card, man? That was a good fight. I know the undercard was pretty good too.
Yeah.
The
Did you watch the
Uriah Hall.
pre-fight with Emily Whitmire?
Yeah, you know what? I didn't. I watched it at the end, and I ain't even upload a video. I was,
Oh,
and
okay.
normally I do with the women. I always upload it.
I was looking for it actually. I was like, oh, let me see, because I uploaded mine, but it wasn't as in depth as yours are.
Man,
I wanted to know.
now with the men, I just talk junk. With the women, I go more in depth, just
Hmm.
cause I cover a whole lot of them. In boxing, I go more in depth. With the men, I don't know. The men's MMA, I don't know. I like it, but I don't know. It's kind
I
of
think I think with the women's MMA, I think the women are just better strikers overall, and that's the reason why I'm more so in tune with the women fighting than the men are. The men just want to wrestle, grapple, hold, and do all that little funny body stuff. So I'm not with that. But the women, they actually strike better than the men in the MMA. I could be wrong, but from what I see, that's just based on what I see.
No,
Yeah.
I think so too. I think in certain instances they do strike better. They just don't have the punching power that the guys do. So it's kind of, you don't really see as many KOs. But I like women's MMA just because it's in a development stage. You can see everything happening. Like you can, it's not incredibly fast. It's not incredibly in depth yet. So you don't really see a lot of awkward movement, I guess, or like, for instance, like, I don't know if you guys watched Uriah Hall's fight
I
the
seen
Brazilian guy.
the highlights of it. That was crazy. I thought he was least
Yeah,
man.
Uriah Hall looked incredibly technical. I know he got knocked out, but he just looked so technical. It was really hard to like.
mm,
I was like, I don't even know what he's doing. It just looks like ballet. It looked really in depth. I mean, he was pumping jab, and then all of a sudden he jump up in the air and spin kick. I'm like, how did you even do that? That like defies gravity. But but yeah, the women's MMA just is more. You can. I feel like I can see it a little bit more. I can understand it.
yeah. I got to stop being lazy and just really dig into some of these guys, and because I got to debate the guy full time MMA because we did a Chris Cyborg and Kayla Harrison debate, and see it was unfair because I study that stuff and he don't, so now I got to debate him on the men, which he gonna destroy me because I don't study it. So but I'm gonna be ready though, and I don't know what his topic gonna be. I don't know what he gonna talk about, but I'm gonna figure out a way to bust him over the head with facts. That's what I'm gonna try to do. We can get it going, man. Yeah, but next weekend it's gonna be a pretty good fight card next weekend though. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, July 14th.
That's
Yeah. Isn't Marion and Cat, right?
Yeah, that's Martin Reno and Cat. I mean, the whole schedule, man. I think that card is pretty stacked too. But I wanted to ask y'all too, what y'all think about Scott Coker now? he's actually, doing the zone, and he's making a lot of big promises for these fighters that's going over there. I mean,
Mhm.
does anybody think that's going to affect the UFC's, ability to get like good fighters in, or y'all think the UFC will be just fine?
Uh,
Depends.
I mean,
Well,
the
I think
UFC is. Go ahead.
well, I think with the zone, I think their best route is to go through the UFC. You know what I'm saying? It's better than them getting with Eddie Hearn. So that's for sure.
Eddie Spurn. Yeah, that's
Eddie
funny.
gonna learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the zone deal for Bellator, I actually think is good for the fighters. Like the UFC, the UFC doesn't treat their fighters right. We watch it, we enjoy it, we love it, but they don't really treat them right. Um, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just they need more competition in this market. Like the MMA market doesn't have enough competition, so it's not necessarily a fair market. So if they can get like a Bellator to go in there and pick up a deal from like the Zone, and I know the Zone has this bad rap because they signed that contract with Match, um, gosh, with Eddie Hearn for like $1 billion or something like that.
Yep.
But it's like,
Yeah.
but that's just a deal. That's just a contract deal. He does not own the zone. He does not have any connections with the zone. He just signed a deal the same way that Bellator is signing a deal. Now I'm shocked that the zone signed a deal with boxing for more money than they signed a deal with MMA. Boxing is old. MMA is new. You should always be putting money into things that are new and newer. You know what I mean? Like you train the young. You train young people because you're like, oh yeah, they're going to be the future. It's going to be great. Like MMA is young. It's a young sport. They should have paid way more for Bellator, especially with what Bellator has going on. But I know Bellator has a bad rap because they put on some crappy fights back in the day. But they're getting better and better every day, and I think it's going to be better for the fighters in the long run. Not right now, but in the long run because fighters need options. If UFC
Yeah.
is the only good option, then they're always going to get screwed over. It doesn't matter if they join a union. It doesn't matter if they get on Twitter. It doesn't matter if they're calling them Uncle Dana. Uncle Dana, help me, help. All of that is it's not going to help you if there's no competition. If the market is one person, it's called a monopoly.
Yeah.
If it's a monopoly, then you're not protected. The market is not protecting you. It's raping you. It just to be honest, that's just how it is. That's just simple economics. So I hope that Bellator, if they can get this zone deal and do something good with it, because they got great fighters, they've been treating their fighters well. Scott Coker can handle this zone deal properly. Then I think it'll be good for the fighters in the long run. I wish that it was an American company or something a little bit more mainstream because British, I hate to say anything bad about British. It's just that, you know, British companies are antiquated in some ways that might not be helpful for an American company. I hate that. If that sounds bad, I hate that it sounds bad. It's just we can look at the numbers if we have to, but it's just the truth. There's sort of an antiquated, like they named their company DAZN.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just, even Luke Thomas said that was old school. It just sounds weird, DAZN.
Sound like they smoking marijuana in the zone. And I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of herb. I'm a huge fan of it, but I don't want my sports app sounding like herb. I can't do it. Man, let me go check out this the zone. Yeah, man, I'm finna get in the zone. I'm finna get in the zone, buddy. It's finna be on and popping. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I can't say that. That's PG. That's not. Is that PG-30? Well, shoot, hell, I don't know. Well,
Right on the line, right there in
okay,
the
yeah, I'm gonna
middle.
take. Okay, kids, let me scratch that from the record. I scratched that. Okay, all right, I scratched that from the record. Okay, let me see. Stamina. Okay, what's going on in the comment section, y'all? Hold on. Hey, any of y'all got any questions for these guys up here in this live stream? Cause they kicking some good information, man. You got Jimmy. Wait a minute, Jimmy J Smooth done dropped out of here. God,
No, you
dog.
can hear. I think.
Jimmy J Smooth. Oh, okay.
Not yet, not yet. Don't speak so soon. Not yet, not
Jimmy
yet.
J Smooth got Muhammad Ali, man. At first I thought you had my man Carlos, man, who held that fist up. That's what I thought you had up there. My
Oh,
man
okay.
Carlos, whatever, the track runner, man, that held up his fist. doing the
Carlos,
Olympics.
sir.
Yeah, John Carlos, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, but you got Muhammad Ali. That's even better.
Yeah.
That's even better. All right, let's check some of these questions, man. Before I say let's go on and tune on out of here.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's good.
I'm on a delay. Dana, nah. Well, okay, we ain't on no delays. Okay, tell you what, guys. I will open up the phone lines then. Okay, I'll open up the phone lines because well, damn, I'll just open them up. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And if anybody want to call in with a question, you can. You know, I'll stay on for about 10, 15 more minutes. But tomorrow, you know, I'll be back on with the Venezuelan vixen, man. She better, and if she don't, you know, she better, she better. Well, she ain't gotta do that, you know. But I'm just saying, you know, she
Right,
told me a
right.
time, you know, and I, you know, gave her the time and told her, hey, you know, okay, guys, phone lines are open. Okay, whoever want to call on in, and you know, everybody on the panel can talk to you. You can ask your question. Okay, there it is. We waiting on you. All right, man. So next weekend, okay, I got the fights listed up here on my screen. I had to cheat. I can't remember, so I went to Google. Okay, and Google is the best spot. Okay, so I'm gonna
Right.
ask y'all about the fights, and then cause somebody tried to call in, you got a voicemail. Cause I told y'all quit being hard headed. Just wait, but nah, you too hard headed. So that's the problem with y'all. Okay, Junior Dos Santos, he fighting. Okay, he fighting this
Right.
guy named Ivanov. Okay, who you guys got for that fight?
I say Junior.
Okay, all right, guys, somebody's calling in. Let's see who this is. Okay, all right. Oh, it's two people calling in. Hold on. 910.
No.
910. All right, caller. Give you 2 minutes, man. You can ask the people the question. What's going on, caller?
Hey, Coach, it's your man George Page.
What's going on, George Page? How you doing, man?
Hey, all righty, all righty. I want to know, you heard that Julia Budd could be fighting at Bellator 202 next week. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, he just asked me. I said Junior Dos Santos.
Hello?
Yeah, boy, that was quick. Okay. Hey, George, you might have to ask him again. Hey, can y'all hear George?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear
Asked
me?
about the Bellator fight.
Yeah, I had to listen to it on my computer, so it
Hello?
took me a while. Did
Well,
you
I
say
said
Julia Budd
again,
is fighting?
Julia Budd could be fighting Natalia Nagaro at Bellator 202. So if anybody has their thoughts on that fight, you know, Julia Budd.
Okay, I mean, yeah, somebody else can, you know, anybody got any thoughts on Julia Budd? You know, she the champion. She the Bellator featherweight champion right now. And she taking on Talitha Nogueira. So,
I gotta study the other girl a little bit more before I give an opinion on that. But taking on Julia Budd, I'm assuming Julia Budd will win, but I gotta study the other girl a little bit more before I make a firm opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, same with me. I know that their division is it's kind of young. It's not that it's young. It's just I don't know a whole lot of those
But anyway,
fighters
Coach,
over
I just
there.
want to, you
They're,
know,
like, from Strike
I was
Force
surprised
and
that
things like
Stippy,
that.
you know,
They
Wait a
just don't
minute.
got
have a
knocked
long
out.
lineage.
I mean,
So I have to.
hey,
I thought he was gonna win it.
hold
Hello?
on 1 second, George. I
Okay.
think Jay is trying to. I think Jay is answering the question. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna let Jay answer the question first. All right, Jay.
Oh no, I was
Okay.
just gonna say really quickly that I don't know the Nagara girl. You know, it's just hard for me to pick against somebody who doesn't have a lineage like Julia Budd does. You know, I don't know these girls from necessarily like a Strike Force or anything like that. So I think I need to do a little bit more research on the Nagara girl, and then maybe I could make a pick. But I'm pretty sure my pick is going to be the same, Julia Budd. She just has too much experience. She's one of those girls that should have probably went to the UFC to challenge herself a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, George. So Jay answered the question for you. She kind of broke it down. Does anybody else want to break the question down for George? It was a good question by my man George Page. Anybody? Okay. All right. Well, George, I give you my thoughts. I think Julia Budd. I actually think Nogueira. I think she got a chance to actually win. Julia Budd's stand up ain't that great, but Julia Budd is very strong in the clinch, and she can take you down pretty good. She can take you down, and she will try to use her size and her strength to try to bully this girl. But this Nogueira girl, her BJJ is on point, so Julia Budd ass might end up getting submitted. She get in there and start trying to bully somebody. And she better be careful. She better be real careful about trying to be so aggressive because she might find her ass in, an arm bar, tapping out, talking about, oh God, dog, my arm, tap, 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 tap. You just don't know. So, George, I hope that answers your question, my man.
All right, I appreciate it, Coach.
Man, appreciate you testing out the phone lines, man. Trying to get it working right.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Not a problem. All righty.
All right.
Good night.
Good night, my brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you're welcome, brother. Bye.
Okay, 206. It was a 206 area code. You were calling in. Go ahead and call back. There you go. I see 206. Boy, this person relentless, y'all. Hey, 206, how you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, 206. What's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Coach? How's the panel doing? Trap House and all you brothers and sisters.
Man, JB Trap House went to sleep on me, man.
Oh, he did. Yeah. My name's the Boxing Historian 206, and I'm just calling in, man. To give my thoughts on the Mitchik and Cormier fight. Because I've been hearing for like the last 2 weeks about all-time great. Now, I'm gonna say this. I mean, Cormier is either number one, number two. Because like me, I've always been a fan of Pride. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like Fedor, in terms of a heavyweight, was probably the best heavyweight of all time. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Cormier, man? Like in terms of his all-time greatness in this particular category, do you think he's the greatest heavyweight of all time?
Hey, anybody want to answer that?
Well, what did he say?
Yeah, I'm behind. I got a lag real quick. So I think did he say what do we think about him being the GOAT, DC?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Hello?
I got a lag real quick.
Yeah, call.
I always thought that George Page. I mean, not George. I always
I'm listening because I can barely hear him in the background. But no, go ahead.
But I don't know. I have to rethink it and maybe go back through it. But there's somewhere that if there's a number that I can put on him, it wouldn't be Fedor or any of those Pride guys or any of those kickboxing glory, any of that thing. Because the thing is, hello?
Yo.
We can hear you.
Yep.
Oh, okay. The thing is that they were able to use performance enhancers. So it's just hard for me to pick a Fedor. He just never came to a clean sport. We saw Gohan Saki come in. He's been knocking people out, 59 KOs, and he went in there and got knocked out. There's something to be said about those types of things.
Yeah,
so
got slept.
Yeah, he went in there and got slept. Yeah. So I would say George St. Pierre is the GOAT for me. I wish I could say DC, but it's just GSP. I've always liked GSP. I know some of his fights have gotten boring, but sometimes boring is smart. So it's GSP for me.
Okay. Well, GSP. Anybody else want to answer the brother question? I mean, it's a good question.
John Jones.
Yeah. What the brother asked, he said, "Do you think Daniel Cormier is the greatest?"
No, I don't think. I think if Anderson Silva was in his prime, I don't think he could beat a prime Anderson Silva. He beat an old Anderson Silva, but no, I think Anderson Silva is the GOAT, and then after that is John Jones, and then I put Mighty Mouse up there, mostly because of Mighty Mouse's title defenses. But no, he's not the GOAT. But he gives a strong case. I'll say that, and not much respect to him. Me being I'm not a DC fan, but I was definitely happy that he did win his title with after all he went through.
He's
So
like a
much respect to
yeah,
DC.
DC is like an underdog goat. Like you can't put him in there with those thoroughbreds. He's like an underdog kind of goat, like the underdog, the pudgy, not quite, joking, kind of clowning
I
around kind
think
of goat.
I think he's one of the great fighters. I just don't think he's over the John Jones, the other two people. But I just feel like I got John Jones number one just because of how he came out, young and talented. Just out of all 15 or 16 fights, nobody broke his code. And simply, I mean, the dude every time he get in the ring, he just figures you out. There's nothing stopping that. His IQ is just one of the top in the game. And I think like if he do go up to heavyweight, he will win and probably take a DC belt. But DC will probably going to retire though, so I don't think that's going to happen really. It's really up to DC.
Okay. Hey, so caller. Hey, boxing historian, man. You got another question, brother? Man.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just one. Yeah, I just had a question. Just directed at the one sister. I forget your name. Well, we know that the UFC before pre-USADA, we know that the UFC had a lot of steroid chiefs. I mean, I understand that Pride had a lot of had people that there was no testing back then. But I mean, wasn't it a fair ground, to evaluate who was the best fighters of each promotion at that time too? I mean, because it's like this, even in boxing, right? I mean, we know that Roy Jones tested positive. We know that there were certain guys during the 1990s that, like Holyfield and, that didn't test positive. But guess what? We know that them guys were doing stuff because of certain back, locker room, commentary, was being done. Some guys weren't caught. Some guys got caught. And even then, there's still masking agencies, even to this very day. Yoel Romero, you can't tell me that guy ain't you can't tell me that guy's not on something. But my question is to you, just real quick, why do we put an asterisk on them when we know that UFC fighters are doing the same thing? And even then, GSP, there's rumors of GSP, on that was on that type of shit. Just in terms of, just what I was told when I was training years ago, people saying certain things about his training camp or even Greg Jackson's camp, training 4 times a day. I mean, it's one, if we can put an asterisk on Pride fighters, then we're gonna have to do that same thing with the UFC fighters as well. So I just wanted to hear your comments on that.
Okay, so Jay, did you hear the question? Hello?
Yep, sorry, I was getting off mute. I did hear his question a little bit. I was just finishing it up on the computer here, but he's saying, why am I putting an asterisk on the Pride fighters since they were technically like allowed, like since there was no testing for Pride fighters, so I'm kind of like putting them all in a bag that maybe they were all using steroids type of thing. Like some people got caught and some people didn't get caught type of thing. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
I think that's your question, caller. I'm not sure, but I'll answer it as if that was the question. You're right. You may have called me out on something. If something's just not being tested for me, it's really difficult for me to get into it. Like I did like Pride. There are fighters that I've taken from Pride, and when I see them lose in the UFC, you know what I mean? Like I'm biased towards like a Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt. Even I still like Pro Cop, even though he was, I think he popped for, how many times did he pop? I'm not sure how many times he popped, but he's popped for whatever he popped for. With fighting, it's one of those things. I get it. You're right. I don't want to give it away and say that, Fedor was using or Fedor was anything, but it's just Pride in general. I just, there's just a truth about it right now. You can go online and look and see. Pride was run by the Yakuza, right? It was run by the Japanese mafia. And mafia typically they don't let things go to they don't let things just say, oh, let's see how it works out. Let's flip a coin. They don't flip coins. Um, so we know that it's not just about using, it's about fixing fights. It's about everything but the fighter.
Mm.
And I know that it's tough to really see that because, Fedor will tell you, he'll say, no, I never fixed the fight. And it's like, and I hate to say what, Chael Sonnen always says, well, you didn't fix the fight, but everybody else was fixing the fight for you. But that is how it works. That is, that is how it works. I'm telling you from like, not necessarily from experience, but my sister studied Japanese. My sister speaks Japanese. She did like a year in Japan. I went to visit her, and she was like, there are just certain places and certain things that you just don't do. Because I wanted to see a fight. I was like, let's go see a fight. She was like, no. I'm like,
Yeah.
why not? This is Japan. It's like, no.
Yeah, you got to be
So
careful. They got to
you
be
got to be
tough
careful.
with the
She was like,
fatitas.
well,
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Jay.
exactly. So no. Go ahead, coach. I want you to go ahead.
Well, now I see, these fighting like boxing, Muay Thai. It's a lot of these got a lot of mafia origins. Boxing does, and the UFC, the Fertitas, man, they heir to one of the biggest mob families in the world. Like, so the only way that the McGregor fight got made with Mayweather, it wasn't because Dana White was doing all his magic. No, Lorenzo Fertitta had to go into the room and he had to actually like, look, this fight's gonna get made and this is what I want. And they generally don't tell him no. He's one of those guys. He's very polarized, and they don't tell him no. Like it's like usually what he say, that's what happened.
Those.
That's just it. He's a mob guy, and I hate to say it. I don't want to say it like out in the open. Because but they could. I'm sure they could send people after you, but yeah, he's a mob guy. Lorenzo Fertitta, okay, both
Oh yeah.
Fertittas, they're mob guys, okay. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them tell you that whether they out of MMA. Well, yeah, they're out of being in the spotlight, but they still when certain big deals got to get made, like this whole Conor McGregor thing. I guarantee you that one of the Fertittas, okay, they're gonna be on Conor McGregor's ass. Like, look, boy, you effing up, okay. Now we need you to fight Khabib, and that's the fight. I guarantee you, he fights Khabib. He's not getting out of that fight, man. If Lorenzo Fertitta over his dead body, look, Conor McGregor gonna get in there. He fighting Khabib.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know about
the
the Fertittas,
Fertitta,
man.
his
I've
first
been
cousin
told
owns
many
the Houston
times,
Rockets.
type of
Hillman
gangsters
Fertitta.
them
One,
cats
and,
is.
and one of them was a mayor of Chicago.
Mm,
They
Yep.
run things.
yeah,
Indisputable fact. Yep.
yeah, true that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a cool backstory. I've never heard of it.
Well, my main man, the Boxing Historian 206, go subscribe to the channel. Okay, Boxing Historian 206, man. Go subscribe to that channel, man. Thank you, man. Those questions were good, man. Great questions, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no
thanks for the
problem. Man. I
call.
love listening to your
Most
you guys'
definitely.
platforms, man.
Hey, man, LDBC, we trying to take it to another level. Now we on the MMA side, so trying to make it work over here, man.
Yeah, yeah, keep doing it, man.
Yeah.
It's important, and he
Man,
will too.
that's what it is. Okay, man, that's Boxing Historian 206. Well, guys, time to take it out. And normally, guys, when I have people on, and I want to thank y'all for coming on, man, because y'all taking y'all time, to do it. And all the super chat dollars, guys, that go, I give those to very young, up and coming fighters, ones that I've interviewed, and I just kind of divvy it up and I split it. So when y'all see a super chat, the coach don't keep them, I give them away to the fighters so they can, buy some groceries, get some gas, any little thing to help them, because these young fighters, they ain't got no money, man. They jokers living out of a cardboard box somewhere, man. Eating macaroni and cheese and piss water. That's what they doing. So, but yeah, I give everybody their closing thought, man. So we'll start with the lady first. All right, Jay.
Closing thoughts. I'll just say, you know what? It was a great night of fights. I really enjoyed it. I wanted to kind of. I actually was just going to listen to your live chat, Coach, just to get a little bit more, MMA chat in. But I want to thank you so much for just inviting me on to kind of chat with you and do the live chat. It was really a lot of fun. It's my first time doing something like this. As you know, my channel is so new, brand new. So just thanks to you, and thanks to you for putting so much content out there about women's MMA and just about the fighters, the new fighters. Like, there's been fighters that I've learned from your channel. I wish that I had commented more, but I have been subscribed on my other channel for a long time. And that's how I found out about a lot of women fighters, through your channel. So thanks a lot for letting me get a chance to come and chat with you on here and the rest of the guys on here.
I appreciate you coming through, and don't worry, by the end of the year, your channel gonna be like, it's gonna be past everybody's, trust me, because you're not biased, and unbiased channels, they grow real big. I'm biased, so I just got to take the punches. I'm gonna stay. I can't be no other way. But your channel definitely, I like it. I listen to it every day. But when you put videos out, yeah, you went a couple of days without a video. I'm like, dang, she ain't put a video out.
Yeah, I was in Mexico. I was like on vacation, and I thought I had it squared away, and it wasn't squared away. I thought I was gonna have internet, and then I didn't have internet. So it was just a weird thing. But I came back, I was like, I missed it so much. I put out a whole bunch of videos. So there's a bunch of new stuff on there now. If anybody wants to go check it out, there's
okay.
Yeah, y'all go sub, and Jay, maybe you can type in a comment so people can, go to your channel and they can just click on it right now,
Yep, let me put something in there.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Yes, ma'am. All right, closing thoughts. Balash, my main man.
It was a good talk, man. I enjoy you, Coach, man. You kind of like another father figure, I guess you could say. Somebody I could talk to understands, about sports and shit. And I enjoyed it, man. I want to do more of this. And I have a real interest for a lot of combat sports. So, yeah, man, thank you for allowing me to have this opportunity to put my voice out to the world or universe, whatever you want to call it. And, yeah, man, that's it.
That's my main man, Balash. Okay, live and direct and full effect out to 832. You already know how Jimmy J Smooth do. I finally got it for once.
Well, hey, I'm always honored to be on your show. Every time you are able to get a chance to put me on it, you know what I'm saying. I'm thanking you for being one of the first people to help my channel grow. Thank you for letting me join again. You know what I'm saying. I know my job got me working like Kunta Kinte. You know what I'm saying. But I want to grow my channel to the point to where I ain't got to work like Kunta Kinte and be Toby at the same time. You know what I'm saying. So always a pleasure and a privilege to be on your platform. So thank you, and everybody subscribe to me. And if you ain't already subscribed to Coach Shelton Harrison, no comparison, you just don't know what you're missing. So y'all go on subscribe to brother Coach Shelton Harrison.
Hey, and Jimmy, do me a favor, type something in there, man, so people can just go ahead and click on your channel if they ain't already made it. And guys, and hear what I say. Even if like if you like a certain genre, man, just go ahead and show them support, man. Even you can just just go there and just look at a title and like a video. It'll put their videos out there. You still helping them, just do it. Just sub to them, It'll help them grow, man. Who else? Oh, that's it. Okay, guys, my closing thoughts. 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. The Venezuelan Vixen has agreed to join the live stream with the coach. Okay, she's man. We had a couple other people run through here, like one of her arch rivals, Valentina Shevchenko, was on here last week. Martin Reynaud was on here. Hannah Gabriels was on here. The month of July been pretty heavy. And now the Venezuelan Vixen said, yo, coach, let's do this. So, and it was on me. I was out of town. She was trying to do it today. I'm like, whoop, Juliana, got to do it tomorrow. And so she agreed to come on tomorrow. So, yeah, guys. So y'all come in, just come in, thumb the video up, because we gotta kind of keep the haters on neutral, man. You gotta keep them on neutral, and just come in and support. And hopefully the moderators, y'all come on in and slap people with them wrenches, man, and start acting stupid. Slap them upside the face, man.
Right.
Hit them in the mouth with the wrench. That's what it is. Because I know when Valentina came, boy, y'all slapping them like crazy. Slap. So yeah. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. If y'all come through there, hey, it's good. But thank all y'all for joining. It was fun, I enjoyed talking. And I had to multitask while I was talking to y'all, so I got it done. But thank y'all guys. Y'all amazing. And this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison, guys. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube. See, I'm gonna say women's MMA. I ain't gonna say men. I can't do it. I can't say it. All right, y'all. Good night.